the reason that you would do any kind of experiment in space is if there's something particular about the space environment, and most often that is microgravity. So mostly the ISS gives us the ability to either do something that we can't do in a facility on Earth or investigate some phenomenon, some property in a way that we can't on Earth. So for example, some of the tissue architecture, these really delicate tissues, as you start to build them up, they would collapse because you have gravity, or the cells would naturally settle to the bottom of the plate. And so you just can't study the answer to the question that you're looking for. So the space station lets us have that ability to either test what the effect of gravity is or remove that problem entirely from our experimental setup. Yeah, the space station's an incredible place to conduct research. It was sort of like being in the world's most amazing lab when I was up there in 2016. So when you're a scientist, you're used to working on one thing over and over and maybe really refining the details on that over the course of a PhD thesis or a lab project. On space station, you get somebody's incredibly refined project times 200 different fields. So for me, it was a chance to learn about all these different areas of science, and they each have a team behind them. So I was usually pretty excited to open the container and do whatever experiment that day brought. I also really got a chance to talk to those PIs, the principal investigators, and those scientific teams, and understand everything that was going on behind their experiments and read their papers. So by the time I got to doing the experiment, I was pretty excited to take it out and to see what was going to change in microgravity. Yeah, science in space, it's an amazing lab and it's incredibly fun. So we are smiling all the time. I'm Kate Rubins. I'm a scientist and an astronaut.